speaker tonight needs no special introduction. He is well known for his far-flung activities along ULY. To me, it's a personal pleasure to present to you my illustrious nephew, the son-in-law of my dear brother and sister-in-law, and the proud grandfather of a happy graduate, Rabbi Jacob J. Hecht.
Principals, distinguished rabbis, faculty, guests and friends, and last but not least, the graduates of the ULY High School. You'll have to forgive me if my voice box isn't at its regular pitch. We're teaching on Sunday, as many of you may know, and I still didn't get back to my regular vocal cords. But it's still me. I would like to say to the graduates here tonight that indeed this is a new milestone in your lives. And from this point, each one, from his own group, is elevated to the next phase in maturity, in adulthood, in responsibility, and in his role and mission in life. I would like to tonight, as briefly as possible, unite two thoughts. I would like to use a thought from the portion of the week that we read, Parshas Korach. And I would also like to use the sefer of this week, Parshas Chukas. In the portion of Korach, which we read last week, we find a very unpleasant situation takes place. There is a revolt. Here comes a fellow who is a Talmid Chacham, who is wealthy, a fellow who evidently has influence and power, and he decides that the time has come for him to let Moshe Rabbeinu and Elazar and Aaron HaKohen know where things stand. And he comes to let them know that there is a tendency and a feeling amongst the people that they have usurped power that doesn't really belong to them. And he uses a certain expression which is very, very poignant when he says that Klal Yisrael, every one of them is holy. He uses two words, Ubesocham Hashem, and in them there is God. Therefore, why should you elevate yourself upon the congregation of the Almighty? The question comes, what was he trying to stress? If he says, Kichol ha'eda kulam kedoshim, this we understand, they're all holy people. If a fellow is holy, he has everything. So why did he have to use Ubesocham Hashem? And in them, there is Almighty God. But my dear graduates, the Sforim and the Toshi HaTorah tell us that the thought that Korach wanted to bring out is one which will be very common. In the year 5740, before and after, and you will find that there will be a category of people who will claim that I am a better Jew than you are, because I have God within me. I have a good heart. I walk with God. And I have God as close to me as anybody could ever have it. Furthermore, I'm even better than the average Jew. For I give charity, and I give of myself. So what makes you such a big shot in your town? So what makes you such a holy individual if you observe Shabbos and Kashrus and all the other mitzvahs Hashem? So Kelach comes here and he tries to sell a new philosophy. That with the Seicham Hashem, this makes it for a Kodesh. If you have God within him, that's all you need. You don't need any more than that. Moshe Rabbeinu understood that this is not the way it works. Moshe Rabbeinu understood that a Jew has to show in his daily actions through the kiyum of Torah and mitzvahs that he is a ben Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov, or a daughter of Zohar Rivka Rachel Leah. And having it within you is not sufficient. You must do this on a demonstrative way. You must go out and show the world who you are and what you stand for. What is the difference between Lubavitch and perhaps other graduates, even of other yeshivas? The answer is a very simple one. When you take a look at a kid from Lubavitch, you see the Tzelem Elokim on that kid's face. When you see a kid from Lubavitch, you see the kind of a kid that has been brought up and has been trained in a way such as only Lubavitch could train a kid. What is meant by that? Very simple. From the very, very young to the very, very old, you find that everybody is not only satisfied with what he is himself and presents and projects the seal of a Chassidish kid in Levush, the way he dresses, the way he acts, his devotion to those principles that have been imbued into him and embedded into him through the years that he studied at the yeshiva. And you see where is his head, where is his brain, and what is he concerned with? What is he mostly dedicated to? Does he run to the movies? Is he busy standing in front of the mirror all day? Is he trying to sort of make an impression on the outside? What is this kid all about? He may look a little schlumpy. He may look a little bit hoodled. But he's a kid who sits and studies Torah. And the minute he breaks from the yeshiva, he's not busy doing perhaps what other kids do. But he finds out when can he jump on a mitzvah time. And maybe he can get a hold of some other kid of his own age or somebody older and convince that individual either to put on tefillin, or to take home a leichter, or to take home a sitter, or to stay make a bracha, whatever it may be. This is a lot different than you find. You don't find anybody else like that around. It's very interesting. I want to tell you a little true story that happened to a very dear friend of mine. You know, I often think about the Rebbe. He's a pretty smart fellow, that Rebbe. He understands the business. I give him a lot of credit. Aside from the fact that he's like the Kedusha, I don't know how you measure Kedusha. I haven't got that kind of a yardstick. Because the only fellow that can measure that is a fellow who's holy himself. But if you're not holy, how can you measure how much more holy the other fellow is, right? So I don't know how you measure Kedusha. I can't measure how much Ruach HaKodesh that I ever got. Because I don't have any Ruach HaKodesh. Maybe a Riach I got, but not Kodesh. So I don't know how that thing elevates itself. And this one says he knows this and he sees that. I don't know what he knows. And I don't know what he sees. And I don't know nothing. You hear? I'm telling you the truth. I stand very close to him. And I do a lot of his translations. But I tell you right now, boys, and I want you to believe me, I don't begin to know the first thing about the Rebbe. I have no concept in what the Rebbe is. I only know one thing. That he's so far away from me in concept that whenever I look at him, I'm lost. You know, another fellow can say, well, you know, I wear my tie just like he wears it. Another one says, no, I wear my hat just like he wears it. I don't know all that stuff. I don't know this business. I know one thing. When I see the heaven, I see some godly individual. That's all. I just stand there and know that, period. So I thought to myself, this Rebbe He doesn't get tired. So as I assume, he doesn't let you live. Every Poplanian, he gives you another job. You got through with one. I just made the parade. He wants Tuesday after they see. He wants a gathering. You get through with that. He wants an essay contest. You get through with that. Get the ladies busy with Tav Samishkochik shit. There's no way. And I always, before I go to a Poplanian, I talk to myself. I say to myself, hey, Uncle, what's never going to come up? I wonder if you can guess, what's the next one that's coming up? There's surely going to be another moment that's going to go. Where's it going to come? Well, I don't know. And every time I sit back and I look at him and I say to myself, wow, he makes it so beautiful and he has it worked out so terrific. There's the Machayim. You walk away, you're all speeding up, ready to go. Everybody outside is coughing. A new thing up. And the telephones are ringing, and meetings are being made, and everybody's running, everybody's and then they got a whole nuts. I say to myself, why is he doing all this? Really? Why? What would I never care if I slept another 2 hours in the morning? Why would he care if I didn't have to work so hard and he doesn't succeed in? Why would he care? Why should it bother him? He's such a big guy of Israel who loves every Jew so hard, so much. So why should he take away our sleep? Why should he make us work so hard? But you want to know something, kids? I got to tell you something. This is the truth. This is the way I figure it out. Maybe somebody in the audience, somebody at Rosh Hashiva said, they're smarter than me, they must know it's different. I can only tell you where this little head of mine works. You never understand what the world is today. You got a rotten, sick world out there. The world out there is like a cesspool. The world out there is filled with all kind of cripples, misfits, idiots, nuts walking the streets, perverted individuals, unungly. So the Rebbe knows that he has a job now, you hear? He has to bring up a generation that's going to be a couple named Mashiach Tzidkenu. Now you got to understand, when you walk out in an atmosphere that's full of poison, you get poisoned. What do you have to do? You have to find an antitoxin. You have to find a way in which you can break that poison and fight back. What does the Rebbe do? So he gives us mitzvah. What is a mitzvah? A mitzvah is a project. And he says to you, go out and work and try to convince the next one. Talk to your fellow man. Talk to your brother and sister. Talk to your parents. No way. Talk to anybody in the street. But talk and work and do. What's the answer? I found the answer. You better listen. It's a good story. It's true. I have a friend who went through the concentration camp by Hitler in Mashemeh. And he told me that one of the ways that Hitler did away, annihilated people, was when he put them into a refrigerator. You hear? This is a true thing. He used to have a big refrigeration box. He let the people in. What happened? If they were cool, as they were getting cool, and the ammonia that cooled the box, they used to inhale this. They used to fall asleep. That's the way they died. So this man went in. This man is alive. So this man went in, and he was with them for the crowd that was sent in to be finished off. So when he went in, his friend says to him, Yosel, Simakalot. Yosel Simakalot. So this Yosel, I don't want to tell you his name because you know his name. A lot of you may. So he started to rub him. Started to massage him. And the more he rubbed him, you hear, the more he kept on working, he worked up a sweat himself. And this fella kept being revived. The more at him give him, the more he kept rubbing him, you understand? The more he kept coming back to himself. Not to fall asleep, not to fall asleep. And he was working, he truly couldn't fall asleep. And there Shaita says, go! And he keeps rubbing him and rubbing him and rubbing him. The end of the story was that both he, Yosef, and the person that he was rubbing down, both came out of that box alive to this present day. So I said to him, Yosef, ihr doch mal geöffnet meine Augen. the story of what the Rebbe is doing. When we go out into the world and we begin working with other people in a world that has a stifled air that can put you to sleep and kill you spiritually, and when you begin to understand and you go and you massage the individual by telling him, listen, you're a Jew, you have a place in Klal Yisrael, come on into shul, let's put on a pair of tefillin, come spend the Shabbos with us, come light the candles, come and do a mitzvah. What happens is you're working up a sweat. Because you've got to work up a sweat before you get this guy. They don't give it so quick, as you know. The other fellow is revived automatically by virtue of the fact that you have infused new life into him. So this is the way the Rebbe has the generation going and preparing a generation that's going to be a Deir Yishorim Yavela, that's going to be able to be Makabel Pnei Mashiach Tzedkein. Even out of this kind of an atmosphere and review, even out of this kind of a surrounding, which is so sick and so poison that it's simply a danger to go out into the world. And I often like to think about the Lubavitch kids. One of the things that we say in Keilode, I don't know if you ever thought about it this way, but it's a new touch maybe to some of you. Laying Ziv, our children are full of oomph in the Figim Nega. They're always exuding all kinds of light. And wherever they go, they brighten up the place. Noah Ziva B'chol Ha'olam. Their shine is beautiful throughout the world. Smeichim B'tzeisem, when they go out to do a job, they're happy. The Sosim B'boyam, and they rejoice when they come back and say, 5 guys put on tefillin today because of me. Oisim V'emo V'tzoyin Kona. They do and they fulfill with fear the wishes of their Creator. This, my friend, is Lubavitch. This is the job that the Lubavitch kids have to take upon themselves. And it's not only the graduates of the high school, but it starts by the graduates of the elementary, and then we go a step lower, the graduates of the kindergarten. They already begin doing their work that the Rebbe wants. Let me just very quickly and briefly go on to the next thought of the Seder of this week, where we heard that we already was mentioned that we speak about the death of the great Adonai Kohen, the Kohen Gadol, Aaron, the high servant of God. And it's a very dramatic story that is told in Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu takes him and his son Elazar, and he goes with him on the mountain and sort of into a cave. And then it says that Aaron takes off his clothes and gives them to his son. He sees his son put those clothes on. The vestments, the priestly vestments, the godly vestments he puts on to his son. And then after this, very quietly and peacefully, Aaron gives back his soul to the Almighty. And Rashi comes and comments and tells us, why does it have to say that he took along his son Elazar with him? This was the night. This was the pleasure that Adonai Kohen had. He lived to see his son take over the responsibility and put on his garments, his vestments, and to carry on now that he's going to be in another world. But I want to ask you a question. I ask myself the question. If that's the case, so why did Elazar have to stand and look at his father as he died and took off his clothes and moved? Why couldn't it have been Elazar, Adonai Kohen could have asked Moshe Rabbeinu, his brother, said, listen, Moshe, do me a favor. Take my garments and give them to Elazar and let him put them on. And I'm sure that Adonai Kohen would have trusted Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu would come and say that, yeah, Aaron, you can be happy, you can die now. Elazar is wearing the clothes, he's taken over and found it. Why did Elazar have to do this and stand in the presence of his father? This bothered me. Couldn't it be good the other way also? After all, it's not a very pleasant moment. My dear friends, you understand that there are certain moments that remain forever in a person's mind that you never forget. One of those moments is Nishtogadah. when you live through this kind of a situation. When someone who is very dear and precious, especially a parent, is taken away from you. Those last moments are everlasting. Those last moments are moments that you never forget, the sight that you saw and the way you visualize the individual. It seems to me that Torah wanted that Elazar should stand and look at his father, that he should never forget who he's following. He should never forget who came before him. And he should never forget whose descendant he is. He should never forget which kind or whose responsibility he picked up in life. And if you look at his holy father, as Avnach Ben was, and then he'll go out and he'll have to start doing the Avodah in the Beis HaMikdash. He will have that seal before him. That picture of his holy father, his godly father, will be before his eyes. And this will prompt him to be able to do his avodah, the kedusha, with the tahara, and with the kind of mesiras nefesh that Avnach Ben did when he was in the service of Hashem Yisrael. Children who are going through the stages of Lubavitch yeshivas, you have to remember whose descendants you are. Who are you following? From whence do you come? Who were your predecessors? Who founded Temchei Tzimim? The Rabbeim, the Kedushim, U'Toverim, U'Moisa Nefesh, or Lubavitch, and for Temchei Tzimim. This is the kind of a situation that only you can remember once in a lifetime, when you see it before your eyes, and you have it constantly. Therefore, Elazar stood there. And therefore, when you stand here tonight, you should remember, not ordinary Talmidim, you're Talmidim of Temchei Tzimim, which was founded by the Rebbe Nishmasei. You are Talmidim who stand as Hasidim to this Rebbe Zolzonzai. The Nosi Hadir, the Moshe Rabbeinu of this earth, the Tzaddik Hadir, and the one who stands and intercedes with Hashem Yisrael on your behalf and on behalf of your families. Tonight, when you reach this point in your life, this position, you are now graduating, you from the elementary, you from the high school. The Ezras Hashem Yisrael to go into the second stage. All that I can say to you is that I hope and pray that Hashem Yisrael will give, that you will have hatzlocha in your limudei kodesh, as well as in your limudei Torah. You have to remember one thing. We're living in a world today where you must have the English language. Without the English language, it's almost impossible to function. And the proof is that Rebbe takes time out, that after he says things in Yiddish, he wants it said again in English. Even by the Paprenim, to have simultaneous translations, so that people should understand. What does this signify? We are living in a different time today. It's a time when the language of the country and of the land is one which you have to be fully acquainted with, and one which you have to know and understand, so that you may be able to convey and to carry on your thoughts elsewhere. It's true. I know that on the several occasions when there were high diplomats coming to the Rebbe, and I was invited to be with him in his room, and the Rebbe said to me, the reason he wants me there is because Ich will reden in mein Mammelosh. The Rebbe, although he speaks and writes and reads English very, very fluently, and knows the language far better than perhaps anyone in this room, on the highest level, but nevertheless, the Rebbe says this is the language in which he speaks, which is Yiddish, but he would want at the same time that the thought should not go lost, but it should be carried out so that they should understand it, and when it's being translated into English. So I say to you, children, you shouldn't take this lightly. You have to know your language, and you have to be able to speak it properly, and you have to be able to communicate with your fellow American men, or today it's all over the country, all over the world they speak English. This is today la langue diplomatique. This is the diplomatic language that everybody speaks. And it's the kind that wherever you go, kings and queens and lords and prime ministers and presidents of countries and nations, everybody practically speaks today the English language. This has become the universal language. And so you should learn your language and know it, but use it for the Dom Shevi Kedusha. Use them for that which will bring you the greatest chiyus and life both to yourself and to your fellow man. I would just like to share tonight with my Iranian children who are here tonight. I'm very proud to say and to see that we have already in this short time a group of Iranian students who are graduating here tonight. I hope I can get this message across into Iran to let them know that those kids who came here perhaps in late 78 or 79 are in 1980 the Shotilu Mitzlachas graduating Lubavitch yeshivas. And today have the image of American yeshiva bachim. They have the image today of Hasidic kids who are walking today in perhaps along a new path which they didn't know when they were in Iran. But the Rabbi Shalom, albeit with his Ashkot Chotis, the Rabbi Shalom with the divine providence has led it so that they should be able to come here. And of course it is our prayer that their fellow Iranians, their other buddies who are still stuck in Iran, who would like to come to us, and we are finding great difficulty in bringing them across. The Rabbi Shalom should have mercy over them and watch over them and their families and bring them safely to this country. To all the graduates and to the families and to the friends and to the faculty and to the Vashiv Rabbanim and Rosh Yeshivas, principals, would like to extend a hearty mazel tov on this plateau which has been reached here tonight. Let us hope and pray that we will live to see from these Talmidim a great deal of true Yiddish and Hasidic nachas, that they will be a source of pride to the Rabbeinu Shalom, to Klal Yisrael, and to their families, and to their Rabbeim and Mechanikim who gave so much of their life for them, and to their teachers. The Rabbeinu Shalom should give that very speedily. We should all be gathered in under the banner of Mashiach Tzidkenu. Our levels of Gesundheit Bereish should lead us with our youth and with our elders, with our sons and our daughters. We should go out of this terrible golus. Tadil Pnei Mashiach Tzidkenu B'mheila B'yameinu Amen.